Attention, Mountaineer family. The commencement ceremony is about to begin. At this time, please locate the nearest emergency exit. Please silence your cell phones, tablets, and electronic devices and turn your attention to the outstanding students who are the focus of this day. This is their moment to shine, so please give them and their many accomplishments your full attention. Now, let's get ready to welcome our graduates.
Good evening. For 153 years, West Virginia University has been graduating talented leaders who make our world a better place. Today, we celebrate the May 2023 graduates who continue that legacy. Please stand and welcome the candidates for graduation from the School of Public Health. And now, please welcome members of the Platform Party. Interim Dean Eric Carlton, School of Public Health. Interim Dean Sarah Woodrum, School of Public Health. West Virginia University Board of Governors, Chairman J. Thomas Jones. West Virginia University Board of Governors, Vice Chairman Tanya Willis Miller. Dr. Georges Benjamin, Executive Director for the American Public Health Association, and today's commencement speaker. Associate Vice President for Health Sciences Center, Academic Affairs, Dr. Luis Veselecki. University Marshal, Dr. Drew Shimke. And Chancellor and Executive Dean for Health Sciences, Dr. Clay Marsh. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem, followed by the alma mater, performed by Carice Wolf.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing for the singing of our alma mater, performed by Carice Wolf.
Alma, our alma mater, the home of mountaineers, sing we of thy honor, everlasting through the years. Alma, our alma mater, we pledge in song to you. Hail, oh hail our alma mater, West Virginia U.
You may be seated. Please welcome School of Public Health Interim Deans Dr. Eric Carlton and Dr. Sarah Woodrum to the podium.
Good afternoon. It is an honor and privilege to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the 2023 graduating class of the West Virginia University School of Public Health. My name is Eric Carlton, and this is Sarah Woodrum. Together, we are humbled to serve as interim deans of the School of Public Health here at WVU. We extend a warm Mountaineer welcome to our special guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Georges Benjamin, and to all the friends, family, and alumni who have joined us today to celebrate such an important milestone in our students' lives. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize the staff and faculty of the School of Public Health, who not only educate and mentor our students, but are also leaders in their field and some of the most talented and trusted public health experts in the nation.
Thank you, Dr. Carlton. Over the past several months, Dr. Carlton and I have had the opportunity to serve this school as interim deans. While such a model might seem odd to some, we have found great strength in working as one united force. So today, for the dean's remarks, we are trying something new, and we're doing this as a team. This only seems fitting, knowing that one of public health's foundational principles is teamwork and collaboration, and Dr. Carlton and I are working jointly as a team, as we all are on this stage today. We know that it is only in working together as one for the good of those we serve we can have any impact in this world. The problems we face are simply too big for us to handle them alone.
The only way we can address health disparities, environmental crises, pandemics, natural disasters, or epidemics of physical and mental health issues are by working together. There are no individual solutions to systemic problems. Relying solely on individual efforts and insights, heroic though they seem, is an incomplete and increasingly impossible stance to take. We must collaborate to create change. We also need to remember that bridges must be built from both sides. The New River Gorge Bridge is one of the most iconic sites here in West Virginia. If you look at the historical images of the bridge being built, you'll see that progress occurs from the outside in, each wing slowly approaching the other until they are ultimately joined and find needed strength in each other.
All of us in this room have lived through the pandemic, and I suspect all of us have in one way or another been affected by the opioid epidemic, mental illness, or losing someone to cancer or heart disease. Whatever it is that drove you into this field, whatever it is that's fueling your passion to make the world a better, healthier place, we implore you to not go it alone. Remember that bridges are built from both sides, and that in so doing, seemingly insurmountable types of divides can and will be overcome. Graduates, today, you join your fellow West Virginia University alumni in public health in a profession that believes strongly that good health is not a privilege of the few that can afford it, but rather a basic human right for all people, regardless of socioeconomic status, race, ethnicity, religion, gender identity, sexual orientation, or country of origin. Today, we get the joy of reminding you, you are forever a mountaineer, and mountaineers go first. On behalf of the faculty and staff of our school, we applaud you. We are grateful to you for choosing West Virginia University as your home away from home these past few years. Know that we are forever in your corner, cheering you on with utmost faith and confidence that you will join and help us in changing the world.
It is now my pleasure to introduce our special guest who will deliver today's keynote address. Dr. Georges C. Benjamin is Executive Director of the American Public Health Association, the nation's leading public health professional society of more than 25,000 members, in addition to its many other supporters. He is board certified in internal medicine and a master of the American College of Physicians, a fellow of the National Academy of Public Administration, a fellow emeritus of the American College of Emergency Physicians, an honorary fellow of the Faculty of Public Health, and an honorary fellow of the Royal Society of Public Health. Dr. Benjamin has been at the helm of APHA since 2002. Prior to that, he was secretary of the Maryland Department of Health and Mental Hygiene. Dr. Benjamin's medical career began in 1978, where he got his start as a military physician and trained in internal medicine at the Brooke Army Medical Center. Later appointments including Chief of Emergency Medicine at the Walter Reed Army Medical Center and Chair of the Department of Community Health and Ambulatory Care at the District of Columbia General Hospital. Dr. Benjamin is a graduate of the Illinois Institute of Technology and the University of Illinois College of Medicine. Dr. Benjamin, we are honored to have you here with us today. Everyone, please give Dr. Benjamin a warm Mountaineer welcome.
Well, good evening. I want to just thank the Deans Woodrum and Carlton for letting me come and speak with you today and really help celebrate your graduation as you advance in your careers in public health. There's an old African proverb that says, "Until the tale of the hunt is told by the lion, the story of the hunt will always glorify the hunter." So, when I graduated from medical school, my parents had the obligatory graduation party for me. So you know the one I'm talking about. That's the one when they invite all of their friends so they can get bragging rights. They were very excited about me being able to put up my shingle and being a real doctor. Of course, I do my residency first, and since I was in the Army, they understood that I would be practicing and fulfilling my obligation to my nation first before I had my own practice. However, I had a secret that they weren't aware of. During medical school, I had come absolutely in love with emergency medicine. Now, my mom wasn't real sure that being an emergency physician was really being a real doctor. That was before the movie TV show ER came out. But I assured her that I was a real practicing physician, but sometimes I was unsure that she was convinced. Later, after I left the Army Medical Corps, I remained in emergency medicine. My mother continued to ask me, when was I going to set up a practice and be a real doctor? Later, as I went into administrative medicine, she remained hopeful that one day I would really practice medicine. And then I went into public health. And I knew then I had to come up with a better explanation to prove I was a real doctor. So here's what I told her. Mom, when I am in the emergency department and someone comes in with a rat bite, I give them the best clinical care I can. I clean the wound, I put a dressing on it, and I give them a shot for tetanus. That was a strategic statement because, moms know that real doctors give tetanus shots. And then I went on to say, but Mom, when 10 people come into the emergency department with rat bites, I'm really not doing very much good if I don't really get rid of the rats. She got it. Of course, she had a little twinkle in her eye, and of course, she's my mom, so she got it anyway, and I knew that she probably had gotten it all along. My journey into public health was an evaluation of my understanding of my role as not as a healthcare professional, but as a leader in my community. And I realized that if it hurt people or killed people, it was mine. And I've also had a role in helping people to achieve their own health. Now, ensuring individual health is a complex process that's based on an interaction between our genetics, our environment, and our behavior. It has also become clear to me that health was more than an insurance card and more than being in a doctor's office. Health was about quality housing, access to safe, affordable food, air quality, clean water, climate change, quality education. And if you live in a community with poor transportation that prevents you from getting to the healthcare services that you need, your health is impeded. When we dump our trash to build our homes in relation to our environmental hazards, that's a problem. Even having safe areas where we play and exercise is important to our ability to be healthy. If we have rusty, glass-filled playgrounds with unsafe equipment, it's an impediment to effective play, and well-supervised play we know is important for healthy growth and development in our kids. And stress caused by discrimination, racism, income inequality, and violence play a significant role in preventing both healthy people and healthy communities. So it became clear to me that if I used my power as a community leader, I could have a health impact well beyond the impact I could achieve on a one-to-one relationship with my patients. I learned I could, in fact, improve the health of tens to hundreds to millions of people using population health measures. So for several years, I kind of did both. I did a little clinical practice and engaged in a range of activities on a population basis. When I eventually moved into public health administration full-time, it was clear that this was an opportunity for me to do both clinical practice and improve the health by engaging as a community leader. In fact, as a person entering and advancing your career in public health, you can now move beyond the provision of providing or supporting individual health services by the ones or twos to ensuring the health of populations. I believe you also have the responsibility now to join me to get rid of the rats. You can do this by ensuring the conditions are there for people to be healthy in a way that is just and equitable. In short, you now have a prominent role in being your neighbor's keeper. Now, of course, for those of you who believe in individual responsibility, as do I, this community duty is an important component to ensuring that individuals can meet their own individual responsibility. So, for example, while it's important for the individual to improve their nutrition and exercise regularly, it is really very difficult to do so if the streets are not safe, there are no stores that offer affordable fresh fruits and vegetables. As an expert, you can help policymakers better understand this link. It is difficult for our children to do their best in school and you do your best at work if you don't have access to quality, affordable health care. In the US, of course, that means health insurance. Now, we know that you have done a lot of studying and you've learned a lot about the basic and clinical sciences, but if we can't get people to wear a protective mask, take a vaccine, take their medications as recommended, then that knowledge is wonderful. It really can go on your CV, and it's great for advancing in your academic world, but quite frankly, it's useless for improving the public's health if you cannot translate that into good sound practice. Good science is the key to advancing our society, but it must be adequately funded and appropriately used to craft sound public policy. Now, for those of you specifically going to public health practice, you get to do it all. In addition, you have the special opportunity to provide the leadership central to the assessment of community needs and ensuring the needs are met through sound policies and programs. In addition, you family members, faculty, and community leaders of all stripes can also play a role in demanding the changes to make our communities safer, healthier, and more resilient. Building the capacity for healthy communities to rapidly identify new health threats, craft solutions, and effectively implement them is our task for the 21st century. Computer scientist Alan Kay is often quoted to say, "The best way to predict the future is to invent it." By focusing our efforts on a nation and the health of our communities, we can invent a brighter future. You know, I've always said that the purpose of what we do as health professionals is to enable every one of us to live as long as we can, as well as we can, and have a short but glorious ending. The work you do when you leave here is a key component to meeting that goal. I welcome you all to the next phase of your life in public health, and I encourage you to work to make the well-being of our nation a top national priority. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy a performance of Simple Gifts.
the gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, we'll be in the valley of love and delight.
I will now present the students who fulfill the requirements for graduation from the School of Public Health of West Virginia University. I invite Dr. Marsh, Dr. Carlton, and Dr. Woodrum to join me to congratulate the graduates. Receiving their Doctor of Philosophy in Epidemiology, Madeline Elizabeth Gardner. The title of her dissertation is Exploring Prenatal Care in a Rural Appalachian State, a Project Watch study of barriers and facilitators in all births from May 2018 to March 2022. Hooded by her mentor, Dr. Krista Lilly, please join me in recognizing Dr. Madeline Gardner. Receiving their Doctor of Philosophy in Epidemiology, Eric Wayne Lundstrom. The title of his dissertation is The Application of Time Series Analysis to Injury Epidemiology Data, accompanied by his mentor, Dr. Gordon Smith, and hooded by his father and WVU faculty member, Wayne John Lundstrom. Please join me in recognizing Dr. Eric Lundstrom. Receiving their Doctor of Philosophy in Epidemiology, Uni Tang. The title of her dissertation is Driving After Marijuana Use Among U.S. College Students During the COVID-19 Pandemic. Hooded by her mentor, Dr. Tony Russell, please join me in recognizing Dr. Uni Tang. Receiving their Doctor of Philosophy in Social and Behavioral Sciences, Muhammad Raiham Kabir Khan. The title of his dissertation is Can a Diabetes Self-Management Program Improve Diabetes Distress? Analysis from a randomized clinical trial. Hooded by his mentor, Dr. Ranjita Misra, please join me in recognizing Dr. Raihan Khan. Receiving their Doctor of Philosophy in Social and Behavioral Sciences, Samantha Irene Moyers. The title of her dissertation is Nature-Based Interventions for Human Health and Well-Being. Hooded by her mentor, Dr. Christian Abilzo, please join me in recognizing Dr. Samantha Moyers. Receiving their Master of Health Administration degree and hooded by Program Director Dr. France Weaver, Carmen Nicole Burrell. Kaylee Marie Clark. Noah Robert Colley. Natalie Marie Green. Brandon Lee Gregory. Ashley Griffith. Isabella Beatrice Harrison. In addition to the Master of Health Administration, also receiving the Master of Science in Population Health, Trey Matthew Harvey. Vincent Anthony Hornig. Aaron Hunt. Madison Lee Katz. Stephanie Ann Prescott. Wesley Varney. Colton Elias Alexander Young. Receiving their Master of Public Health degree in epidemiology and hooded by Department Chair Dr. Bethany Barone Gibbs. Haley Shea Arnold. Aiden Rowe Davis. Vida Falahatian. Andrew Stephen Meyer. Iniwanda Gijoy Yogo. Dalton Smith. Receiving the Master of Public Health degree in Health Policy, Management, and Leadership, and hooded by Department Chair Dr. Nicholas Castle. Jan Pierre Auguste Nene B. Receiving their Master of Public Health degree in Occupational and Environmental Health Sciences, and hooded by Department Chair Dr. Wyman Gao. Megan Garland. Sana Gulrace. Receiving their Master of Public Health degree in Social and Behavioral Health Sciences, and hooded by Department Chair Dr. Keith Zulig, Amna Haq. Jeffrey Alexander Lynch. Anusha Sheikh. Sarah Renee Young. Receiving their Master of Science degree in Population Health and hooded by Program Director Dr. Steve Davis. Supraja Guppy. Kali Wisniewski. Receiving their Bachelor of Science in Health Services Management and Leadership, Alec Robert Edge, magna cum laude. Jillian Vachon Fenelly, magna cum laude. Lydia Marie Farrell, summa cum laude. Paige Elizabeth Feuty, cum laude. Peyton Ray Harrison, summa cum laude. Hannah Kathleen Enut, magna cum laude. Morgan Elizabeth Crow, magna cum laude. Yusuf Mozahim, summa cum laude. Colton Paul Jacob Mueller. Leela Marie Perutz. Matthew Carlos Branco Rivera, summa cum laude. Megan Michelle Townsend, summa cum laude. Receiving their Bachelor of Science degree in Public Health, Kaylin Armentrout, cum laude. Taylor Ashley Bradley, cum laude. Audrey Luella Castle, cum laude. Lauren Lee Cox, summa cum laude. Rebecca Lou Sear. Jenna Ray Davis, cum laude. Marley Mae Davis, cum laude. Mason Earl, summa cum laude. Oliver Hughes Fletcher, cum laude. Akila Francis. Hannah Grace Gardner. Amara Danielle Garrity, summa cum laude. Paige Marie Hardison, cum laude. Audrey Hamrick, magna cum laude. Lauren Nicole Hockman, magna cum laude. Patricia Valeria Holliday. Androniki Haryatis, cum laude. Jenna Kuwash, magna cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Kierman. Come on. Patrick Connor Landis, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Ray Mice, summa cum laude. Bianca Segi Migliaccio. Maggie Melissa Milton, cum laude. Kaylee Mae Moss. Tristan Ryan Nine. Melissa Ann Paspalis, magna cum laude. Abigail Marie Pavelchik. Olivia Morgan Ramsey. Megan Grace Richter, magna cum laude. Emily Catherine Royer. Kendra Michelle Scruggs, magna cum laude. Evan Nathaniel Thomas. Micah Allen Vance, cum laude. Joshua Dimitriani. Dr. Marsh, this concludes the presentation of the candidates for graduation.
Okay, the only thing that stands between you guys being with your soon-to-be graduates and now is my 40-minute speech. No, I'm kidding. I would like to make a few comments, though, and I very much appreciate each one of you here. I'd like for our School of Public Health faculty and certainly for our interim deans, please stand up and get recognized. And then could I get all the parents and the friends and other people, that means all of you guys, stand up and let your students recognize you for your support. Thank you. And the cheering for you guys will be just in a minute. So I wanted to talk just for a second, since this is the School of Public Health, about the real challenges that we have in our country and in our state, and talk about some really foundational strategies that may be really effective, yet perhaps underappreciated, to try to improve those. So when we think about this time of change, we have an all-time record number of people feeling lonely. In fact, our Surgeon General, Dr. Vivek Murthy, said, this was before COVID, but that when he went around after he became Surgeon General the second time, that he found that loneliness was the biggest epidemic that was facing our country. And in fact, he just came out with 6 pillars of loneliness. And it's important to note that in a 2021 poll, over half of the citizens that responded to that from our country reported feeling lonely, and that there was twice as many young adults as there were people over 65. As it turns out, feeling lonely is like smoking 15 packs or 15 cigarettes a day, and on projection can reduce people's lifespan by up to 15 years. The United States today has lost more life years than we've seen in the last 2 decades, and in fact, a child born today is likely to live fewer years statistically than their parents. And of course, there's a number of people that have died from overdose and other things that can affect that number. But it is sobering. And as we look at other countries like ours, their longevity has actually gone up, not down. West Virginia has the second lowest lifespan in the country, and we trail Hawaii, which has the highest lifespan in the country, by 8 years of life, which is really quite an astonishing number. So as we think about how we can help the health of our state, and perhaps for some of you my age or so, you might be thinking about, well, how do I do that for myself too? I'm going to give you 3-4 hints how you can live longer and better, and it will take me about 5 more minutes. So is that a okay deal? 5 minutes, live up to 20 years? Okay, I'll give it a shot. So it turns out that the Dalai Lama is a healthcare genius, because he said in the Book of Joy that the 2 things that he believes gives people joy and fulfillment, and I would say health, are number 1, service to others, and number 2, the recognition of the deep interconnection between all things. And as it turns out, service to others, which is really a core tenet of our land-grant university, and, you know, the John F. Kennedy saying, ask not what the country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country, is really important. And it turns out that elderly Americans, in a research study done several years ago now, got 7 extra years of life by serving others. And this is different than caregiving, because caregiving can cause a lot of chronic stress, which actually is not healthy for you. But as it turns out that doing volunteer work gives people purpose, and it also connects people to others. The Indian poet Tagore said, I slept and dreamed that life was joy. I awakened and saw that life is service. As I acted, alas, service is joy. Mother Teresa said, don't count in numbers, help people one at a time, and start with the person closest to you. Mahatma Gandhi said, to find yourself, lose yourself in the service to others. Winston Churchill said, you make a living by what you get, you make a life by what you give. So the first piece of advice for those of you who want to live longer years and live them well is find that extra life in the service to others. The second one is a strong sense of purpose, and Dr. Benjamin talked about that. And as Simon Sinek, the leadership guru, pointed out, that if we start with our purpose, if we have a plan, start with our why, then we can live longer years, more years. And in the Blue Zones, which is a study of the 5 areas in the world where people live long and well, it turns out that purpose is a very, very powerful predictor of longevity. In fact, so powerful that people in Okinawa, Japan call it ikigai. And that is not I-C-K-Y-G-U-Y, it is I-K-I-G-A-I. So it is the reason for being. And so as we think about our own life, if we have purpose and if we commit to service, which are really core tenets for all of us, then not only does that help us feel better, it actually will likely help us live longer. But it turns out, as the Dalai Lama told us, that in longevity studies that are really the best studies done, there is another thing that turns out to be the most important driver of long life, long and healthy life. And that is the strength of your connections to other people. The root word of health is the same root word as heal and holy and holistic. It's HAL, H-A-L, or H-A-L-E, and it means whole. It means together. Community means together as one. And the motto of our country, E Pluribus Unum, means from many, one. So this connection is so important. And in fact, the strength of this connection is so powerful that it can give you, in some studies, 15 years of extra life, extra healthy life. And that seems to be more powerful than diet and exercise and other things in people that live really long and really well. The Sufi poet Rumi said, "We are different lamps that shine the same light. One matter, one energy, one light mind, endlessly emanating all things." Really telling us that we're really part of a bigger whole, and as the Dalai Lama said, very interdependent on each other. The last thing that I think is really powerful and really gets back to our leadership and Mountaineers going first and is this concept of mindset. Carol Dweck, an author and a psychologist at Stanford, talked about this as a growth mindset. I would call it an abundant mindset, one where we are grateful for what we have. And it's really evidenced by the finding that people winning a lottery, even with a lot of money, are on average less happy than a person who survives a life-threatening illness. And if we spent every day as this was our last day, we would very, very likely appreciate things much more. And there's a series of research studies that say the same thing, but let me just touch on one. And this was done by a Nobel Prize winner in San Francisco, and her name is Elizabeth Blackburn. And Elizabeth Blackburn won the Nobel Prize because she discovered telomeres, which are at the end of our DNA, kind of like the tips of our shoelaces. And every time our cells divide and we get older, they get a little bit shorter and a little bit shorter and a little bit shorter. So you can track the biological age, the body's real age, from people by measuring these telomeres. And she and a colleague of hers in San Francisco looked at 58 women, all very well educated, high standard of living, et cetera. And what they did is they administered a stress survey. And they basically looked at the perception of stress in these women over the last month. And they divided the women into the women who reported a lot of stress, felt fearful in their last month of their experience versus women that didn't. And they took blood, and it turns out, these women were average age 39 years old. It turns out the difference between the least age of women, the lowest perceived stress score, and the most age of women, the highest perceived stress score, was 17 years. 17 years. And in fact, McDowell County, West Virginia, which is our lowest longevity county compared to Summit County, Colorado, where Breckenridge is, has a 17-year lifespan difference. So let me just review. So if you want to live longer and better, get back to our roots, serve others. Find a purpose, pursue that for your whole life. Have deep connections with people and maintain those connections, worth the effort. And look at the world as a place of joy and gratitude. And as we celebrate tonight with these graduates and celebrate with you, we are very privileged and honored to be able to share this with your family. But how we see the world not only depends on how we live in this world, but it really, because of the interdependency of all things, it influences how everybody lives in this world. And I'd like to say to the graduates that we are so proud of you, and whether you end up wearing the Flying WV on a shirt, on a coat, we hope you keep it in your heart, and remember that even if you leave us, we're always your home, and we'll always be here for you. Godspeed and congratulations, class of 2023. Okay, now the good part. You got through my speech too. So, I'm skipping the MC part, but I'm going. So graduates, stand up. Parents, this is a good part. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. As West Virginia University's newest graduates, bachelors, you may move the tassels to the left side of your cap as a symbol of your achievement. And parents, friends, families, please join me in recognizing our newest graduates of West Virginia University. Stay standing. Parents, you might want to stand too for this next part. Friends, family, join in.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Minus lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Missed a taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday, Lord, yesterday.